To succeed in life, you're going to need three significant members in your life, and we're going to discuss exactly who those are and how they're going to help you. Now, in life, there's going to be ups and downs, and there's going to be difficulties along the way. So the way that you're going to guarantee yourself some success is going to be finding yourself a mentor. Now, ideally, you want to have three different types of mentors. Now, these three figures are going to include someone who's going to be ahead of you, someone who's going to be in the same level as you, and someone who's going to be behind you. So without further ado, let's get onto the video and discuss exactly why that is so important. Just before we get into today's video, we wanted to let you guys know that we are looking for an editor.
So if you have any background in video editing and want to work with us, make sure to hit us up. Check out the email here or in the description and send us some of your samples, and then we can work from there together.
Now, to start off this list, we're going to be discussing of someone who's going to be ahead of you. Now, everyone knows that if you want to learn something, you're going to be observing other people and someone who's going to be ahead of you. We are visual creatures, so we learn best by looking and understanding exactly what the other person is doing. And also that way you can prevent making the same mistakes that they are doing right now. You have to remember that it's extremely harder for you to learn everything blindly rather than someone who's already learned it going to teach you and help you throughout the process by holding your hand and guiding you to the end. Not only is the learning process going to be much easier, but it could be more fun as well. You're going to also have someone that you could look up to. You could use him as motivation or even as a role model, or see someone as your end goal. Seeing that end goal is key because that gives you an end to aim for. When you have something as an end goal, it's much easier to work towards it rather than just blindly going for it. Now, this figure could be anyone in any realm. You just have to apply it to your situation. For example, say I want to learn calisthenics, and right now I'm at a very intermediate or even beginner level. Who I'm going to be looking up to, for example, is going to be Chris Harrier. That's someone who's going to be in the calisthenics games for a very long time and is an OG. He's pretty much mastered all of the basics and has moved on to doing the more advanced techniques, and is then also released a lot of tutorials and step-by-step guides for you to be able to join him along the way. Seeing through his examples and the steps that he took is going to help me get to his level, because he's already achieved it and is now categorized everything that you need to be able to do to get to that level. Now, the second important person in your life to help you along the way is going to be someone at the same level as you. Now, some people like to say that this is the most important person in your life, and we're going to get to that right now. Hands down, by far the best thing about this person is going to be the fact that they're going to be pushing you get to higher levels. That friendly competition between you two that's going to get you guys to push harder, to get more work done better, is exactly what you need in your life. If you want to make it to the top 1%, you need to outwork everyone else, and there is no better way of doing it than someone who you're going to be in direct competition with. Also, everyone's heard the saying, teamwork makes the dream work. So why not apply this to you as well? If you build a team around you who are all in the same exact situation but are working towards to achieve better things in life, then you're going to help each other in areas which you lack, and that way you can make up for it all. So why not surround yourself with a team who are on the exact same mission or in the same stage as you, who want to achieve more as well? When you surround yourself with all of these people, progression is going to be much easier. It's not going to seem such a rocky road. You're going to be able to spend the time and not realize all the hard work that you're putting in. The time will fly and you will see results much quicker than you would expect. That's why you see the most successful people always surround themselves with good friends. That is the key to success. Surrounding yourself with friendly competition who can help you in areas which you lack in, and vice versa. You could help them in areas which they lack in. And that way you're going to reach the top with people who you could trust, people who you would like to spend time with, and people who are just nice and kind in general. You don't want to be chilling with snakes, because trust and brotherhood is extremely important. So find that group of person that you need. And now finally, someone who's behind you. Now, the reason why this person is extremely important is because you need to take your understanding to an extremely other level to be able to teach them exactly what it is that they need to learn. Think about this. If you are trying to teach a 5-year-old something that they don't understand, you need to understand it at a very deep level yourself to be able to explain it to them. Otherwise, it's going to be extremely confusing. If the 6-year-old can't understand it, then neither do you. You don't have that concrete, solid foundation that you think you do. So you need to go back to work and work on it again. As Einstein said it, if you can't explain it to a 6-year-old, you don't understand it yourself. So for you to be able to educate someone who is so young or far behind you, you need to be able to articulate yourself in an extremely well manner. You need to be able to demonstrate exactly what you're going to be doing in a clear, work and methodical way. Because if that's not the case, then not only will you confuse the kid or the person you are teaching, but you will then in turn confuse yourself. So one of the main outcomes of this that is going to be able to benefit you is the fact that you're going to have to take your understanding completely further. Since you you have to start all the way from the beginning, now you're going to be using your now known knowledge from all the way to start. It's going to help you develop such a stronger foundation that's going to help you in the long run. The roots of your understanding will grow so deep that you're going to be elevating your knowledge to another level. So why not find someone who you could teach today? By unlocking that deeper level of knowledge is the only way that you could guarantee your expertise in a field. If you manage to find all of these 3 people in your life, then that is the only way you can take success into your own hands and guarantee it. Remember that all of us are in competition and that you need to exceed some way or another. And with the help of these 3 people, you're going to make it. Make sure that you take all of the teachings in this video and the rest of our videos with you. Remember that you need to practice every single thing at all times, otherwise you're going to lose it. We're all on the journey of self-improvement and reaching that top 1%, and we'd love to see you all there. Thanks for watching to the end of this video, and always remember to stay traditional.